It's time for Leather Podcast.
Good.
You need to do it every once in a while. Ross, how are you?
That was a lovely transition there.
Welcome to the Leather Podcast. When was the last time you got leather, Ross?
Saturday.
How are you actually feeling emotionally?
I'm alright today.
We fucking love you, mate.
Ojo,
That's what fucking man.
I'm alright today. I'm over it today. No over it. I'm fucking over it.
I was down for a while, bro.
I'm better than I was. Like on the Sunday I was.
Break down, get back
from
the edge, brother.
On the Sunday I was just like in my bed, like.
I don't want to see it.
What you doing?
How many times you walked to
Did you
dogs?
let your son do?
Oh fucking hell! He was alright a bit.
Was it?
Huh? I was like,
Did
Did you just cry at his pillow?
yeah, I was like, didn't go my way, buddy? And he was like, well.
Aye.
Well,
That's what.
we're the only cunts who care sometimes, I think.
It's business. So I made a post last night and it was just like, cool wee picture of me, like small down, nice wee caption just saying, watch me fuck it all up in one night, which is like,
Good song.
It's a cool song, cool wee line. I wasn't actually going for anything
What
like
is the
feel
song?
sorry for me. It's like
Machine Gun Kelly.
Machine Gun Kelly.
Oh, right.
Watch me take a good thing and fuck it all up
right,
in one night. Like, because it's pretty much what we do.
Yeah.
And the amount of people that message me like, everyone alright, mate.
Aye. Well, you look good looking at that fucking picture at least.
Step back for the edge, mate, because
I look like a pure shaved ape.
like it's horrible.
It's shite.
It's horrible losing,
It's
but we
shite.
all have to do it, and we all have
know.
to do the dance.
You do have
Aye.
to go through it. It's
You
fucking.
want to run through your thing? You want me to break it down for the next Bearjew breakdown?
Well,
No.
no, really, because I fucking felt like I comfortably should have won it more than once. And
Well, I've spoke to coaching staff,
aye,
and they've said the same thing.
I rushed it.
It was frustrating for them to watch because it's like you were rushing it. But then, same again, at least you had dominant positions, mate. I never had one dominant position.
I probably should have fucking won the fight in 4 or 5 places.
Mm-hmm.
That's what got to me. That's what. See, if I'd have just went out and got pasted, I'd have been like,
Hands up, aye.
oh well, like he wasn't better than me.
No.
I was better than him,
But
and I
then
let him win.
as I said to you, you took it in a short fight camp. So there wasn't a whole fight camp. You were in my fight camp, so the focus wasn't on you.
I didn't think that's still.
But then you still need focus. Am I coming through all right there?
Oh, I think you've just changed.
I think there's something.
There you go.
Hello,
you're
that's
right.
it. That's it. Just I don't have can touch us.
Just fuck it.
All right. So
I've not got any excuses for it because I felt brilliant. I felt the best I felt going into a fight, and I probably was too relaxed. Like I'm not surprised at the takedown, like catching a kick and tripping and stuff
it's
like
it's
that.
a classic coup.
The first shot he clipped me was a fucker, like, because see, within about 30 seconds, blood was coming out my mouth fit.
I seen what the commentators were saying. I was like,
the-
oh, there's blood in the canvas.
Aye, it was coming out my fucking mouth, like running down the back of my nose, and I was breathing it out because I could see it coming out in like mist, and I was like, what the fuck has happened there? So I'm not using that as an excuse for the cardio. The cardio should have been better. Wasn't good enough. I rushed my card when I didn't expect to get the submission right away. So like I've jumped on the back straight away. I thought he probably would have a good rear naked choke defence at the start. I didn't think he'd be able to sustain that. I just thought the next time I go for it, I'll just get it. And that was honestly how I thought. I thought I would just break down his layers of defence, and he'd only have one or two good defence strategies in place, and then eventually I'd just go through.
Then eventually,
And I've just tap way, Ross the winner, brilliant, getting a beer after. Like I fucked it. That's what's annoying. That's what's like frustrating. It was a very winnable fight, and as I say, I had more than one opportunity to win. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to make the mistakes.
Would you run it back again?
With him, aye. I definitely would. He's a nice guy though. We had a wee back and forth over the messenger the next day. He's quite a nice guy.
Messenger.
Bottom line over Instagram Messenger, he fucking did his job and I didn't. So I can't. It's not for me to take it away from him. Like he got an opportunity to finish the fight and he did. He took it, and I got opportunities to finish the fight and I didn't.
Aye, it's
So it's he's the one who deserves
shit sport when you're losing.
Aye, when you're.
But it comes down to basic fundamentals of if the engine isn't right,
everything else
follies. Everything else will just
you can't go, oh, well, technically
you can't go for 15 minutes or whatever your time goes, and if you've not got the muscle the muscle's ability to go the full distance, then it's just going to go, and then you're going to ask your body to do something that's not going to do it. If you're a footballer and you can't run for 90 minutes, then
you're not going
to play football, and it's the same. So I'm not saying it's on you, but there's only one. Like, it sounds brutal, but there's only one person that can change it.
I know.
And then hopefully it goes one or two ways. It's either going to give you the boot up the arse that you want, or it's just going to be like, fuck this, I'm not going to do this sport.
Well, you do go through the fucking, maybe this is not for me.
Aye.
But I'll put in my 5 pence because I can do stuff like that.
you are about the only two people
obviously, I was frustrated watching it. I felt like you could listen to James a bit more. Because I could hear him and I'm shouting, fucking listen to what he said, because he was right in front of you. It was a small cage, so this guy's like, he's got to take me down, so before he takes me down, I'm going to fucking land something on him. Right. And that's what happened. As soon as, because it's so small, he's landed the shot right off the bat. You got him down, blah, blah. But you were 100 mile an hour. The full fight was 100 mile an hour for both of yous. I feel like you should use more experience and a wee bit of cagecraft when you're in mount.
My fight IQ is bad.
Stay heavy. Like, make him carry your weight. Don't try and rush it there. Slow everything down. Just small shots. Like, just control your breathing, because you were obviously going full pelt just before that.
Did you feel loads of pressure?
When I didn't... Aye. After... I remember clear as fuck in my head saying to myself, you should have won this by now. You should have had him out here by now. And that's a ridiculous thing to say.
The build-up, did you feel any pressure?
No, none. I felt great. I've never felt happier. Like, so obviously yourself coming in, chatting to James, chatting to Sean, warming up with Sean.
You were relaxed.
I felt fucking brilliant compared to the last time.
Did you feel pressure in your last fight?
No, that one, no.
Like I say, I felt great.
I seen yours and I was talking to you, sitting with yours, I was fine.
And I even said to James, I was like, James, I'm feeling a bit maybe... I feel a lot more relaxed than I should here. And he was like, once you get your hands wrapped, you'll be fine.
But I feel, see, when you're on mount...
I should have finished the fight there too.
But just your cagecraft and experience there, 2 seconds later, he's mounted you.
I know.
Stuff like that can't happen, but every time you're just going for the finish and you're putting everything into it, and that's what kind of slowed you down. Obviously the blood as well, but I think you just need to slow everything down. Just use your experience. You've trained for a long time as well, you know what I mean? You're training with some of the best in the world every day, so you need to take that in there, man. I
didn't have any excuses, that's the thing. I know, and as well, I could hear James clear as day. It's not like I'm saying, I didn't hear James. I did. I heard everything. Like, for the very first, hey, hooks first. Like, I attacked the neck straight away. I jumped on his neck before having any hooks in. And I heard them clear as fuck, hooks in. Like, then attacking the rear naked choke, I'm going, other side. And then, like, I could just, and the same thing he kept saying, in between the rounds, he was like, slow and heavy. And I just didn't. I just went...
Too eager sometimes.
I just bump.
Like, you want to get the fight done.
Get him out of there.
You want to... you don't get paid for overtime.
But you're a big guy as well. So see, when you're on top of him, he's carrying your weight, slow everything down. But you were jumping on the back, then you're too high, then you're falling off and you're in the bottom again. And you're having to start that same fight again. You know what I mean? So, but... Yeah, that happens, mate.
Shitty business, man.
It was. See,
it's
through
shitty business.
See as well, sitting with the medic was like, right, come along here, mate, and we'll get you checked. And I went, fuck off. And I was just like,
didn't want to deal with that.
Can he do that? Come on. Sat down.
Any serious injuries? Just the nose and eye?
No.
My
arm. I wasn't going to mention the arm, but my arm's fucked. Checked a kick. And it's right on the elbow, it's fucking there. So
they're the ones that...
It's not looking awfully good.
That hooter was massive all day, man. Jesus. So like something out of Bo Selecta when you put
it so bad, It was fucking... It was sore as well. And just like, you know how when it's trying to heal and all that fucking...
Hey, with the leather podcast, you get leather sometimes, mate.
And you dish out leather, you leather something.
It's just so annoying because, like I say, I'm not making any excuses. He did his job and I didn't.
Aye.
But, it was fucking right there, man. More than once.
I see you go for a triangle at one point.
Aye, it was wild,
back. I was like, what is it going on here?
It was.
So
I just
legs could bend like that.
See when I straightened his arm out, and James just went, "Fucking shoot it!" I was like,
another one where you had the guillotine and you rotated them. You should have just pressed them against the cage, man. Just used that cage.
I know.
Gave them nowhere to go.
It was
that was close.
This sport is all about shooters, isn't it?
the guillotine. I think was my closest.
It's like how many times you watch back a fight and be like, I should have done that.
See when I got
That's what the book should be called, isn't it? Shoulda, woulda, coulda, man.
See when I got like both my feet planted on the floor, and I was like, and I actually turned my hand and changed the grip, and I was like,
you know when it's in, because the other guy's body starts to go to his back or just shell.
And and I was like, and see, as soon as his head popped out, I was just like, no,
that's
like,
need to keep fighting.
Aye, what can I? I didn't fucking get the job done. That's that.
That's so good.
Mistakes I'll not make again.
I've been there.
Oh, you maybe still make them again.
Maybe,
That's his life. That's his life.
maybe. I can remember as well, like.
Maybe need work in the cardio though.
Maybe, I think so. Fuck, the two, it was
One
funny.
day on a assault bike.
I remember as well, like, he had got to mount and then he just stopped and I was like, he's fucked here. I'm going to be all right. And then just like the 2 years just scrambling again and then like,
It was
Kieran Reid did say he's never seen so many scrambles in a fight.
I've never scrambled as much in the gym as that.
It was
just
fucking scramble.
When we got through the back, that's
He's
what James,
like scrambled egg.
James was like, that was some pace, by the way. I was like, oh, do you think so? He's like, and then he just does that laugh that he does, and I was like, aye.
It was like you were on his back, he was on your back, your mount, he was mounting. It was just constant.
It was. I've not watched it back. I've only saw that wee clip for the beginning. But hey, I talked some shit. Got beat. Got to take it. Got to fucking take it.
So Jamie, we're still coming for you, Kinto.
Aye. Aye. Well,
that's on the back burner.
Forget about that. Then he's on his. He's doing something else. I don't know what I'm doing. So
I seen he says big news coming. You know about that?
I know what it is. You want me to tell you?
Signed for Cage Warriors?
Aye.
Has he?
Aye.
Light heavyweight?
Yes.
They've signed 16.
16 light heavyweights? Have they? No.
12 or 16. Either 12 or 16.
Going to be run with that. Bill Clamp was supposed to fight for the belt in my show. But
Aye, what happened to that? The fight fell through.
That'd be a good fight, Clamp him.
Oh, I don't know about that. It's a bit early for him, Hank.
You don't think so? I
think he's had like 10 fights, has he no, Clamp?
He's...
And he's like
maybe
9-1.
First for Jamie
But then
before that.
Jamie's big, athletic, good boxing.
Clamp's a good grappler, man.
Good grappler, but Jamie gets on top of
You can.
TKOs, cunts. Gets on top of people and fucking knocks them out.
You've
Like.
got to build Jamie. Like it's not the man today right away.
Is Carol Moore still Cage Warriors? Or he's Bellator now?
He's top 10. Well, I know the Bellator rankings are fucking ham anyway, but he's fucking...
Well, because the top 5 are actual world beaters and then underneath that is just fucking MD.
But what's going on with him now? Because of the
With
PFL,
PFL.
Bellator. Yeah. So I don't know how... I feel bad for guys who've got contracts, because are they still going to get the fucking dough?
Well, Mark Ewan's signed to
Exactly.
Bellator.
6 fights or something.
Aye, so I was speaking to him and he was like, as long as I get fights, he's like, I don't care who I'm signed with. Like, and it's true.
That's how you've got to be.
For a fighter who's as early in his career as Mark is, you need to be fighting. You can't be sitting in the sidelines for a year or having 1 or 2 fights a year. And that's the issue with signing with somewhere like Bellator. They don't have enough shows and they don't have enough European shows. So signing with them's great because you're getting a good profile, you're getting a decent wage.
If you're in America.
And you're fighting some top level guys. But they don't do enough shows. Whereas if you think about Cage Warriors, or you think about these local shows, I don't mean local shows, but top European shows, you're going to be guaranteed so many fights a year if you're their guy.
PFL are doing a lot more shows now as well. And they're coming to Scotland too. And they're in Dublin this weekend.
That's right. Bell and Took is out from higher level.
Aye. Cage Warriors offered me a new contract.
Did they?
A couple of days ago.
You're in between a rock and a hard place because you sign with them.
You're done for
You're
5.
tied in.
5. So like...
And that could be 2 years.
But they do have the UFC clause.
My last one's... my next one is my last one, my current contract, my 5th one. And it's looking like it's got to be Glasgow. I think it's getting announced this week. But they're trying to time it in before the Glasgow one, you know what I mean? So,
which is smart for their side.
I'm going to enjoy my Christmas and New Year, and then I'll think about it. So,
is this maybe the point where it's worth speaking to somebody like some sort of management, some sort of...
I'm just going to see... I'm taking the Glasgow one now, and then we'll take it for there, man.
Aye, you're quite right.
How do you feel about it
You're
yourself?
in a positive place.
Because I've got options. I've
Aye.
definitely got options, especially if I win my next one.
See, the thing is, see with just your profile alone, like regardless of you signing
I
or
do like
fighting,
Cage Wars.
I know.
I've enjoyed these fights, and they're starting to push me more now. So,
but the issue you've got is, mate, you've got Cage Warrior gloves. What promotion gloves do you want now?
I know the 3 letters in it.
Did they talk money with you or anything like that? Or
Aye, but
Aye.
it's not really.
it's never about that, eh? I know.
But-
It's never about that.
I've got,
As you say,
obviously, I've
enjoy
got
the
goals,
Christmas.
who I want to be with, and where I want to go, and where I want to fight and stuff like that. So,
It sounds like you've already.
aye, we'll
You know what you're
We'll see.
doing, eh?
Aye, we'll see.
Aye.
But it's still good that I think they seen Newcastle like,
Of course.
well, let's tie him down again. But,
And it's smart for them.
aye, of course.
You're a guy that can sell out
I
a
think
venue.
when the Scotland card gets announced and it sells out, they'll be like, shit, we need to come here more often. This could be the guy, or this is one of the guys anyway.
Did you go to the Cage Warriors that was there the last time?
Aye, I did.
I was there.
10 years ago.
Is that how long ago that was?
James fought on it, James Dillon fought, and so did Joanne. James got armbarred in it. He was up against a good guy. I remember sitting watching it. The sun happened that night, but I can't go into too much detail.
I must insist you do.
Aye.
No, I don't.
I was fighting.
Did you get chased out of the venue and nearly get run over?
Aye. I was fighting at the venue. Aye.
Aye.
I chucked a drink at a guy's face. It was hilarious.
I love that shit.
But I just had an operation in my jaw, and I was like pretty fucked. And there was like 10 of them, and I had like a suit on and like Saturday Night Sliders, and I was like running through the Kelvin Hall, I was like sliding and all that, like fucking Tom Cruise. And as I ran to the motor, like they popped the trunk to get like weapons with it, but I had my drink still, and the cunt thought I was going to fight him. So I was like, come on then, I just done. I just kept running with this suit on, and these sliders had that 10 cunts chasing me, just myself. And I had to go into the bar beside it. I can't remember what the nightclub right beside the Kelvin Hall, but the bouncer was a guy that I fought in my amateur career called Peter Scobie. It was my second ever fight. He's like, Chris, what's happening? I'm like, just pointing.
Get me in here.
10 cunts running. He's like, I come in. And he's like, he's only getting in and all that. And I was just laughing. I was honestly laughing at myself, chucking that drink in the guy's face. It's like, the cunt must have thought, let's go in. I just done. It's
a classic pub fighter move.
I just knew if they'd caught me, my jaw had just been operated on, like I was out for months, and they would have probably ruined my jaw. I would have maybe beat one of them, but 10 of them would have too much.
One he's a losing an eye.
But that was Cage Wars, man. I'll never forget that.
I remember it well, mate. I remember you telling us it.
But so 10 years, man.
It's been some journey before.
I want to know
Where?
I want to know the location. I want to know the date. Like, just tell me. Tell me the now.
This is
Promise we'll not tell everyone on the podcast straight away.
I got offered the fight.
Did you?
Aye.
Did you really?
Aye. They offered us March, and it's just too soon.
At what weight?
The same weight again.
Middle.
After you get battered, we all get a
You get a
cookie.
cookie.
don't we?
You got a wee cookie.
Hey, I'm going for straight up chocolate chip. Did we touch them?
He's that chocolate one, yes.
Just to getting leathered and leathering folk.
Hey.
Huzzah!
Are we Gregor's one here for you now.
that down,
Are we a year in yet?
No, February.
February? Oh, good shout for you.
I think this is the 40th episode,
Is it?
So
which I was quite surprised about. Somebody mentioned 39 last night in the Discord, and I was like, didn't even feel like that.
No.
Joe, fight. March.
But Paul not was kicked, but they offered me. May in Rio de Janeiro, so I said aye to that.
In May? So you're fighting in May? Nice. Rio, back to Rio.
What date?
Don't know the date.
Get my
but
back blown
Wait.
again. I was blown back out last night.
on the beach.
Later in the month.
Oh, I just said aye. I'm not giving a fuck.
I'll be there.
When this
Are you
gets
going to get
released,
your buzz shoot if I put this out in the podcast?
aye, fuck it. What's the worst going to do?
Clap while I was doing this. Cookies are alright though, isn't it?
Aye,
So
good,
upper
man.
crust.
Aye, so they offered me me. I'll tell you who.
Do what about March? Did you offer? Was that a thing?
UK card. I probably shouldn't be
Oh,
telling you
fucking
that as well.
elbow.
That's all good, mate.
Manchester.
Oh, no, you better. Maybe need to clip that, man. So that's what I'm doing. Manny. Manny Packer.
Aye.
Sure you can, that went for me, Rio.
There you are.
That's what happened.
Back to the favelas for me then.
With me this time.
You wouldn't survive in it.
No, we're not fuck.
Definitely Gringo.
Good, mate. Me's probably better if you're remember what lean that we're saying.
Aye.
And then you've got a fucking a month. You know when that is, you know what I mean?
That was one of the issues. That was one of the issues with going back to back. Going back to back, middleweight can take a bit off the old life. Because in Vegas, we were dying. Right. We were at a point where we were fucking dying. So I'll spend the next 6 months rebuilding, getting bigger. We can build him better.
So what do you think then? If these cuts to middleweight maybe only put you down to like maybe fighting twice a year or something?
If it does, it does. But I enjoy the middleweight. I enjoy feeling like I've worked for it. How good is it when you've made weight? It's like,
It's a...
Speaking about middleweight, you don't fancy it?
Somebody mentioned my weight, like.
Aye, me right now,
bastard.
30.
Aye.
You fancy it?
If I'm going to be serious, probably.
So no then.
Are you still drunk?
Aye. I need to be in better shape.
Like when you think about us two, I'm bigger in height. I might not be as wide as you, but I can make middleweight, so surely you can make fucking middleweight.
I thought I would had him doing no bother and I couldn't.
Because, he was,
And I was
because
like,
he was strong or because
He was strong. His defence was good, but he was strong too.
But I tell Adam to change his programmes then, mate.
And I was like, I should be able to. I should
Manhandle.
be dragging him about, and I wasn't. And that's what kind of surprised me as well.
Have you thought about middleweight? When?
Since Saturday, considerably since Saturday. Aye.
Let me hang me a curveball. Since he's talking about changing weight.
You going up a weight? I knew you were going to say that. Eh?
So I asked for the welterweight title fight against the Greek boy that just won it for Glasgow main event.
Oh, that's
But
good.
I asked for it. That doesn't mean they'll do it.
There's some juicy news on this podcast today, by
You
the way.
sign that fucking contract and they will do it.
No, it's... I don't know. It says I'm looking good at 155, you know, so...
Tell them to suck it.
Ian isn't too keen on it, but I'm like, listen... The guy that just won the belt, the Greek guy in London...
I knew you were going to say this because I didn't think that guy was brilliant.
Aye, no, he wasn't really... I don't think he was brought in to win that fight. I think the Renegade guy, Leon's guy was. And the guy was smoking for just punching him about the place. The guy threw one punch and knocked the guy out. Got power, big guy as well, cutting down as well, so I'd give up a bit of size, but
But you're big.
aye.
You're a big
Both ways.
lightweight.
I feel I want to be the main event of the Glasgow card, and I don't think they would do it if it's... I think they've got to put a belt on the line somewhere. Somebody's got to fight for the belt in Glasgow. Either division, I don't know what division. So I'm like, I'll fight for the welterweight one. Like, I don't mind going up.
That makes sense.
Like, the guy's big and got power. I'm like,
What, and you don't?
like, I'll wrestle fuck him then, know what I mean? Like, but I don't know, maybe it was just, why did this thought just come out of my head? Maybe because I'm half cut, I don't know, but this is all day. But Ian's got to think about it, but it maybe not happen, but I asked for it anyway.
Aye. That seems like if I'm building a promotion, I want the Scottish guy to have a title. I want the Scottish guy to be fighting for a title.
I think you've got a bit of sway, mate.
Especially when
that's-
it wasn't...
First fucking...
I don't think they wanted him as champion, so I'm like...
Right, what about this? What about this? Just fucking mixing it up here.
Go on.
Stevie Ray makes a comeback.
Cage Wars?
Cage Warriors, Glasgow.
Aye, isn't it?
What made
I
you
don't
say
know.
that?
I don't know. He's fans. Like,
Do you want me to fight him or something?
no, listen, you fight him, but what I'm saying is Stevie Ray
Aye.
on the card as well.
Fighting at 90. 93.
Probably heavyweight.
Have you heard that? Like,
No, I'm just saying. Like, I
He's
can't
definitely
see.
not about to fight again.
Of course he is.
Well, he's asked for a fight, right? If he's wanting a farewell fight, right? Because he kind of retired his last fight, didn't he? he's still got a wee bit left in him.
Aye.
He's still in there mixing it with the guys, like.
Aye. So maybe a wee fight in Glasgow, fighting for what title if he wants to fight for a title.
He
or
was
whatever it is.
retired about 3 times, man.
I know.
And he keep coming back to the deep. I mean, but aye, I'd like him on the card. Plus, it would sell it anyway as well. You know what I mean? So,
I know. It's just I'm thinking like.
Wait, what division?
Here's
What
the
division
thing.
would he fight in? Because he's about 90 odd kilo
I know,
grappling.
I know.
He's
So-
not got to claw away back down to
Middle
lightweight.
maybe.
Middle or welterweight at least. 77. Still a big cut for 90.
I know. But then
I like the sound of it.
But then you're getting somebody like Stevie Ray, who's Scottish UFC, one of the OGs. He gets his farewell fight in Glasgow. Like, just putting it in there.
Aye, fine, I'm
And
all for
here's the question as well. No being disrespectful to Scotty Boom Boom, but I'd rather see Stevie Ray.
boom. Man.
What's his name?
Aye, you're right, but you just it's just the fact.
I think I
that
called him
he's-
Scotty Boom Time.
Boom Time,
Aye.
Is he even? I don't know what this is script with Scott. Is he even fighting?
I know he's climbing,
He's climbing, aye.
but that's what I'm saying. I would not that I don't want to see
Been
Scott.
offered.
I like Scott, but I would like to see Stevie Ray.
So would I.
A wee farewell, a wee feather in his cap. You know, he gets to leave the gloves. He was he 2 weights champion it, or was it just the 1 weight?
Just one, bit twice.
But twice. Aye, you know what? Let's fucking.
Aye, I'm in. I'm in.
I'm on board.
Aye.
I went to see Stevie Ray fighting on like regional shows back when I was 20.
I remember going to one of the Kelvin Grove ones, and me and you were sitting, and you were like, "That's Stevie Ray there." I had no idea who he was.
Aye.
Just mixing it up there.
I like it.
Ian Dean, I'll do your job for you, mate. So right now we've got Chris Bungard for fighting for the title.
At welterweight.
Right, we've got Stevie Ray make a comeback.
I still need a cut for like I walk about 83 to 77. Still a cut, but it just means I'm fighting at my normal weight, which will be like a spar on a normal night, which maybe feel weird, but I maybe have more energy. I don't know. I don't know.
I'm
interested. I'm interested. We're going to be sitting here like junkies in a few months, and you're going to be like, you want a cookie, bud?
I'm a junkie,
No?
the new, just a heavy one. But aye, I need to really be doing it.
You been? Did you?
Yeah, you could get to 83.
Right.
You
Aye.
easily could get to 83, mate.
I got to 93 easy there.
I
That
know,
was a
that's-
fucking
I was
cruise.
thinking-
There's still another
when you
take-
messaged
take
when you
kilo
messaged in
after
the
that.
morning, I was like, "Aye, mate, you can easily make 83."
You just do hot baths. That's insane.
I went in the sauna on the. This is the best it's ever came off, to be fair.
Same with me actually, man.
I went.
But then you think about it this way: you were away for like a month.
Guys showing us how to do it. Not me.
You went away for a month,
Follow it.
and it's all the healthy living up to that point that makes it so much easier to cut that weight.
So
No hoagies.
the fight before this,
No hoagies.
I never felt rehydrated at all. I didn't feel right. See, even before, like afterwards, I think I didn't even go for a piss on the day of the fight. I was that dehydrated. Like it never went back.
That's nasty.
I spoke to Lee this time and I was like, look, mate, last time I never fucking. He was like, right, do this, and this. Just sent me a wee like
Lee from boxing.
Lee from boxing science. Perfect. I was back to normal within like I felt fine by 3 o'clock.
Did you thank Lee for making that steak?
I did.
Because that steak was the reason you won that fight.
Of course.
I think so.
Jimmy's left hook, I know.
But that's,
Just what we worked on.
Remember Lee done a post about Diet Coke? He's like, you could drink it all the time if you want. I'm like, yes. Sugar-free Monster, but anyway.
he's not a fan of the monsters.
Lee, what have you eaten on weigh-in day and all that?
It was
Brilliant, man.
again. That's me back in the game. Lee's good, very good, and it's like we've spoken about this before on the podcast. You get what you pay for in it. If you want somebody to deal with your nutrition, then pay somebody to do it rather than using that. And I imagine all the MMA gyms out there are using that same. Remember that like American Top Team sheet that everybody was using that told you what to eat, when to eat.
Aye.
You know what I'm
I
talking
know the
about?
one you mean.
Remember it was like a.
Phil Durow one?
It was just basically like this is the blueprint. It wasn't.
cut out
like-
salt for here.
Aye.
Oh,
Do
like,
this, aye.
It wasn't specific to any fighter, any
It
weight
was just like a
category, any.
standard.
Aye.
And everybody
like
used
20
it.
year ago.
Aye, everybody used it. Everybody passed
Generic
it about.
blueprint, eh?
Aye. Oh, you've got a weight cut. Try this.
Aye.
It's like as if I'm giving you the
Like
golden ticket. Try this.
And it's the same for you as it is for me, which is clearly not. But
Game's changed.
aye.
Science, bitch.
But what do you think? Get down to 90 and cut for there.
I would
92.
pretty much just follow my weight cut process to get to that point. But obviously for yourself with meat and everything else. You've been enjoying the food.
Why do I look fat?
No, I'm asking for like a point of weight you've been eating.
What about?
Because I know you got a pizza the first night, didn't you?
Aye, Domino's, but it was
Shite.
Domino's is a hit and a miss, but it was actually not bad. But I've been eating McDonald's every day, mate,
Have you? What's your go-to?
and it makes me like feel like a piece of shit. Like,
It doesn't fill you up either, eh?
It's good at the time, right? But then
Makes
like,
my
you're just
ass
sluggish.
water.
You're just sluggish, man. Shite food.
That is shite, but at the time you're
But
like,
the way loves it. Chips, right, let's go.
But it doesn't fill you, eh? You could eat fucking double your order and you'd still be like, oh, I'm starving. It just...
I had a Five Guys yesterday. I
seen
had the
that,
Millie's
mate.
cookies.
Yes.
The big cake, the double cake with all icing and all that. Just piece of shit, man.
diabetes.
Aye.
I had to buy more Oreo bars to kind of wean me off the shite I'm eating, but it's not
Like the
helping.
grenade.
So I had been speaking to I forget Lee listens to this because he was like I had said something.
Drive every week.
I had said something in the other podcast and he was like, how's your refuel going? And I was like, yeah, all right. And he said, what about that box of cereal yet? And I was like,
Mind your own business, Lee.
aye, look, fuck you, listen to this.
So you can actually understand this.
So when I buy donuts, I just eat them all in one sitting. And I was explaining this to Adam. He's like, what do you mean? And I was like, it's inevitable I'm going to eat them.
So I might as well eat them now.
I might as well just eat them all. And then later on I'm not like, oh, I wish I'd eat the donuts. So I literally just eat them all in one sitting. Greedy bastard. Like, and I can't help it. I genuinely can't help it. I nearly died. I think I deserve to have diabetes.
Because they're there, you just scran them, aye.
When did you nearly die? Make weight?
Aye. No, I don't mean nearly, I just mean like you're killing yourself.
hungry, Lee. I'm hungry.
And he's like,
Here's some Cocoa Pops.
aye.
They're good though.
Cocoa Pops. Remember he pulled the shitey Cocoa Pops out and I was like, what the fuck is this, Lee?
Like the Aldi ones or something?
Aye, they were like, they weren't the actual Cocoa
And they are
Pops.
different.
Aye,
They're
I know.
definitely different.
And he was like, they were from Whole Foods and I was like, doesn't it matter?
Jalapenos. No. That was the fucking best bit.
I love spicy food.
It was some 4 weeks, eh?
It was good. I'd love to go to Rio and do it, but I don't know if I can spend 4 weeks in Rio.
Just logistically, you mean, or?
I don't know. Vegas is easier.
Very
Right?
different.
Vegas, you can go to the PI. It's very Western.
Language
You'd be
wise.
constantly watching where you've got to go if you're there.
We'd be gringos.
Aye.
Aye.
Is it dangerous, aye? There?
Oh, aye.
Especially when you're getting up to
Obviously,
cuddle
like
Michael
the
Jackson statue.
favela is dangerous.
They
but
robbed. They
No,
robbed
the-
Shogun.
It's dangerous.
Outside the hotel.
The beach is not dangerous as well.
They robbed
Just
Shogun
rob
outside
you and do
the hotel. There's the story of the guy that owns Zucker Punch was down by the beach.
Oh, they took the phones and the watches and
They
stuff.
just
Eh?
drive up. He's gone.
Just
Boing.
pull up, man.
Empty.
That's you. Hand it over, no bother.
We actually sat there a few times.
I know. I quite liked it. I guess that's
Nice,
how,
wasn't it?
I guess that's how you get caught in it.
was nice,
you go to
man.
the same place every single night, and
And they've
you're
seen
like,
you a couple of times.
let's give me some of that watch.
And they'll be out just cruising about,
So
ready to pull up.
Ideally, I'd like to do a wee fight camp away again. Maybe it's going to somewhere at this side of the coast, like maybe like Kilcliff.
And then fly down the week before.
Spend a wee bit of time there, doing a wee camp there, and then fly down, because it's not going to be a huge time difference, is it? And then weather-wise, it's not going to be massively different, but Rio in comparison to Scotland's huge
Aye.
time difference. Weather,
When did we go the last time for the Walker fight?
I think it was just
He's only went the week before.
Week.
Aye. What would you suggest, Chris?
I don't know, mate. It's your body.
I'll see what the.
I think the heat helps you lose the weight too. Definitely.
I didn't have to cut much weight that fight because it was
Light heavyweight.
light heavyweight.
But that's what I mean with like the heat in Vegas. It definitely helped. And it wasn't even that hot there. Think how hot it's going to be in Florida and Rio in May. Fucking hot.
We can, if it's something we're into, we can go do a wee stint at one of these big gyms.
Whatever.
I love it. You're just like, aye, whatever. man,
Sure, mate, sure.
Let's
You
fucking
decide.
let's fucking do it. What else has been happening? Anything else exciting?
No,
I went
no
to
much
see
else.
Ice Cube.
I was going to say that, mate, because you obviously come in here a wee
Cube.
bit.
Was it good?
How was the game?
The game didn't show up.
Oft.
So he cancelled and they put in D12, mate.
Oh,
That's all right.
That's fucking pretty cool.
But I also missed him.
You melted.
I was out at Radisson Red in the Sky Bar thing.
Aye, I see the picture.
I was pretty fucked up, man.
What was your beverage or narcotic?
AU vodka. I don't take drugs, bro. AU vodka. See, you know,
Aye.
So it was cans in the cans on the bus
That's a crazy story, that wee guy in it.
and a Mad Dog, and then just vodka on it.
Do you know the story of the wee guy?
No.
Do you know the story?
Is it something to be in hard, like
The wee guy
kicked him or sort of pushed him or something like that?
The Belgian boy.
The guy that makes the vodka.
Aye. So he was a ball boy, and Hazard, isn't it? I don't know what Hazard.
Edwin.
He wouldn't give him the ball, and he kicked him.
Kicked him.
He kicked the wee ball boy, and the ball boy then decided to take that money and started making vodka. And
Alright,
that's
so
how
he got a payout, and then
he got a payout. I'll take half.
why AU is that the noise he made when he got hit with the ball? Well, the vodka's actually nice. It comes in different flavours and that, but I just had a couple of the cans on the bus. So we went to my neighbour's. It was her birthday last night. She's an older woman now, but it's his next door neighbour. We used to always go in there for like parties and stuff like that. But she's got to be like bar out her back, right? But they smoke weed.
This is where your currently stay?
In Hollytown, aye.
Oh, in Hollytown, that's what
Hollytown, aye. So it was basically like a hot box in this thing, right? And they had two people over for Tenerife who have their own dispensary in Tenerife. It's legal there.
I didn't know it.
The guy had dreadlocks. They were white. They were Spanish. But Cypress Hill. So it was last night. It was Ice Cube. Supposed to be Cypress Hill, and it was supposed to be the game, but it got changed to D12 last minute. So they were there to see Cypress Hill, but this it was like a sauna, like with the wood, like panels, and it was just obviously they were just smoking weed.
So you get a passive high?
Aye.
Yeah.
Derek was there. Dale came last minute as well. So we were waiting on the bus coming. We were in there. I wasn't smoking weed, but there was nowhere you could go. You were high. Had a few drinks. We were on the bus, met my other mates, and we stopped at Bellsall, picked up other mates. So it was kind of, the bus was quite mixed with an older generation and the younger ones. Mm-hmm. We went to Radisson Red, the Sky Bar, and we ended up cunts were like, that's D12 and we're still in this bar. Just fucking. So at the time we went out, we caught the end of Cypress Hill, which was alright, but it was mobbed. Mm-hmm. Cunts in the toilet and pictures of my dick again. Know what I mean? It's weird. See when you're doing the toilet.
You try to take a picture of my penis?
Aye, it's weird. It's so weird. It's like just wait till I'm maybe left the toilet.
See when I went into that toilet, that's all I can think about.
Right in Vegas.
Aye. You try to look at my penis?
Aye, that guy sold that guy dinner.
Aye. It was hilarious.
Aye, tell us, did it? I can't remember half it, but it was in that Lucky Day, wasn't it? Lucky Man.
When we were in Lucky Day, it was like one of the first the second time we've ever been there.
The tequila bar. You were there when I was in them.
And the cubicle is like relatively short. And I was in doing a pee.
We were fucking steaming though.
We were absolutely
Aye, we were going,
Had
man.
we been at the pool party?
Aye.
And then we went to, in fact we were still dressed like we were ready to go to a pool party.
Aye. Shorts and a
I
fucking
forgot about this.
beach
Aye.
wear.
Celtic tap on, man.
Aye, we were out to a party that day. We had been out all day, boozing all day. Went to this Lucky Day bar,
Which is like a Mexican tequila bar or
aye,
something.
but
Like
we'd been fucking hitting it hard, and I was at the cubicle. It was right next to the. I was at the urinal that was right next to the cubicle, and I looked over and said something. That was saying something. I don't know. Maybe I pulled gave myself a mask and said something to you, and you'd laugh, and the guy just went left, looked over, and went, whoop, and you went. Fuck you did? You try to look at my... But it was how you said it. You try to look at my penis?
I feel went serious though.
Aye.
Like,
And then the guy's like, oh, and you can bust through and you're like, he didn't try to look at my penis. And I'm at this point like,
Trying to also be serious.
the fuck he keeps saying penis for? And
did we
then...
not get him to say sorry or something?
You
bully me.
did make him say sorry.
Sorry.
Oh, whereas it was like that.
Aye,
But it was the use of, you try to look at my penis?
I'm gonna pop a piece off my dick.
So that was
good
that,
times, man.
aye. Guys, have you been involved in a non-fault accident? It may be yes, it may be no. But my advice is take the number for G4 claims, save it for a rainy day. Ross, what's that number?
01698 767 172.
Now, did I hear you saying, Paul, why would I use G4 claims? The reason I would use G4 claims is for 3 reasons, Chris. Number 1, this will not affect your no claims bonus because we bill the third party. Number 2, you will have a hire car for the full duration. And you're saying, Paul, this sounds too good to be true. It's not, and this is free for you to use. So, if you've been involved in a non-fault accident, why not get in contact with G4 Claims? The link is in the bio. Boom. You might go to Vegas in January?
Fuck's sake, bro. Yeah, we're just back for a month.
Try to get us divorced.
No, I was thinking about my brother's birthday. I was thinking, seeing if he wants to go to Vegas. You fancy it?
I mean, I'm not going to say no.
Right.
I'll come.
Well, obviously not going.
We can do Vegas, right?
Obviously not going for training because we'll not have anything booked. But let's go and make a bit of a fucking rip-roaring content.
Aye. We're always in Vegas and we don't really experience it in Vegas.
It's funny because people go to you like, oh, how was Vegas? Never really did much, mate. Just trained.
We could put us down to Paul Oze's a night out in Vegas because you were in camp and you were in camp.
No, I didn't feel like that at all.
So Paul Oze's right.
I had a great time in
Dragged
Vegas.
us to fucking Vegas. We've had some right good times in Vegas.
Aye, that pool party, circa.
And I need to go out and sort bank details, so you know what I'm saying?
Aye.
I need something.
Oh, it's important you go and sort that. Aye.
It's business stuff.
business. G4 boys fancy it?
People friendly.
I'm sure Grant will probably better for that.
Aye, yeah, let's do it.
What about any fights at the weekend there? Bobby Green get fucking knocked out.
Bobby Green got a bad one, eh?
Who was
Have you seen it?
Who was the ref?
No,
I don't know who the ref was
The
actually.
guy Bobby Green got knocked out about 3 times.
Fucking, he was
Did he?
in the ground and pound was savage. Like,
I seen there was 2 slam knockouts.
aye, I saw that as well.
Was closer.
But Bobby Green was like face down on the ground and fucking bath. Diggs
That
come.
guy's huge, man.
Aye.
You bringing it up?
He's big,
So we were done at 155 and then they went right up to 185
That's
Oofed.
at Turner.
But we want to check, Ross? Just
Who was the referee? That's all.
Oh, the Bobby Green one?
Mm-hmm.
some guy that'll never work for the UFC again.
And
It might be in trouble. Like,
Dariush got knocked out.
aye, that's 2 now for him, eh?
He's good, that other guy. He's,
That Armand, I can't say his second name. But so what's the score with him and Bobby Green? Both fighting in the hotel twice.
That's brilliant.
Right.
they rolled up on him though when he's on the phone himself.
On his own. There was loads of them. I didn't like that.
Aye.
Talking
didn't
about
like that.
fighting
Fucking me piece of shit, man.
before the fight. Did you hear Ian Gary talking about fighting with fucking Hamzat?
Oh, asking his wife if it was good to go and
Aye,
stuff.
his-
Like, should
his-
I do
his-
it?
No,
And
his wife was
his
telling
wife is egging him on.
Oh,
And called him
oh,
a pussy.
Aye, called him a pussy for no fighting him in the elevator. This is when he was going to fight Burns.
have you seen her getting the video of her getting caught by her ex-husband texting a Barcelona player?
No.
So she used to do
Neymar.
stuff.
With Neymar.
Was it Neymar? Aye, because they wouldn't say who it was in the comments. I'm like looking in the comments, like, do people know who this is? She's like, oh, I don't want to say who it is. But aye, so she had made out that she had told him to log into her Instagram account so he could post on her behalf. And then the DM came through saying, so are we still doing what we talked about later or something like that? She was like, oh no, it was just half a conversation he picked up. And
Sugar Sean put a picture up there.
I saw that as well. aye.
Join the fights. And
Every cunt's in on it now.
How, like,
so I've got a story. I've got a story to tell you about. A guy I know who I was in America with a few months back. I used to train here. I'm not going to name him because, like, I've been out.
Because I know who you mean anyway.
But I used to train, and she messaged him. She showed me all the messages. Like, this was years ago when he was in one of the gyms. So she's like, "Oh, you've got a really nice jawline and all that," and like send him his own pictures and like circling like his jaw structure and that. And I'm like, she must have just been preying on like the young up and comers,
holiday.
trying to get the hooks
Just
in.
chucking them out, eh? Just trying to catch some cunt.
Well, I've not had any messages.
You know, did you have
So-
a look in the
I did.
deleted messages folder?
Shit. But
See what's in there.
I've got a hair transplant now, so, you know. Well,
Maybe.
Still quite young. Got a couple of wrinkles, but I'm still quite young.
I bet we're not allowed to talk about him. Remember, there's somebody getting upset in the
Well.
Discord that they're making up lies about a guy I know.
We never made up lies.
No lies, bro.
We never said anything. We only repeated.
What's this?
Somebody in the Discord was saying,
He didn't like the way we were talking about Ian Gary.
because he said he's friends with him.
Right, we've not got an issue with Ian Gary.
Not at all.
We spit facts, mate. Like,
We only repeated what we'd been told. We never said it. So that's
I'm
it.
assuming this is the gay.
I think that's part of it. I think he had a few that he was unhappy about, but he
It's the
said
guy in the Discord, the guy that pumped him.
maybe he said he's friends with both of them,
Both of the dudes. that
Gary
were-
and his wife.
Ah,
So I don't know. He might be. I'm not judging.
Sweet, go back and tell them.
Aye.
Let's get,
But it's just
let's
so
get the numbers in.
there's so much stuff. There's so much stuff coming up about it now.
So
Eh?
the
I
press
feel bad for the kid.
I know. I told you this last week. I feel bad. It's
Wait
fucking-
till Kobe gets him at the press conference. That'll be fun.
I think they'll. I don't think they'll have it. I think they'll
don't
do.
think
The,
Fucking definitely have it.
I think they'll do the thing where you just come out and you can speak to like an individual.
No, they're going to do a press.
Do you think so?
Aye.
You got Paddy, Ian, Kobe,
See, if you're
Leon.
the UFC, are you going to?
No, not at all. But it looks like it could be. It could go quite bad.
No,
You didn't think so?
no, I don't think so.
You getting your feelings hurt again?
I'm just saying it is a bit of a shame.
You need to walk the dogs.
Aye, mate, that's what I do. I walk the dogs when I just want out the house. Eh? Just slag me for that, mate. Not like a nice relaxing dog walk.
Put your shades back on.
What was the line last week?
What one?
Yeah, fucking
Get it?
dafty.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah,
dafty.
fucking-
And you were wrong.
I was wrong.
Yeah, fucking.
Well, I knew it was Alexander the Son,
Aye.
so I was half right.
Alexander the Tsar.
Is that what it was? You seen it? You watched it?
No, yet. Fuck it. It's no like 3 hours or something. I've not really got 3 hours to know, but
2.5.
aye, I might go to Friday. I'll go Friday morning. Go on my own. Need to go to the
Joaquin
picture.
Phoenix, great actor, mate.
I hate him.
Why'd you hate him?
I just don't like him.
What's your favourite Brad
Hate
Pitt
strong.
film?
My favourite Brad Pitt film? Oh, that's a toughie. I do like Seven.
7.
I do like Seven. Seven's great.
Spoiler alert, like his wife's hidden the box.
Aye.
Enjoy.
What's yours like?
My favourite bit.
Brad Pitt.
Once Upon a Time.
Ah, so aye.
Is he
Cliff
better?
Booth, mate.
Is he
Cliff
better? Is he better than Leo? In it?
Oh. No, I don't think so.
Oh, mate, I thought you were going to go see. Yes,
No,
yes.
you're drunk.
He's
No,
good.
the two of them bounce off each other on that, man.
Good man.
Have you seen the new one yet with Scorsese and Leo?
No, I have not.
You need to see that, but that's long as fuck.
It's the same
That's
again,
like
like,
3.5
can you
or some
remember
shit.
the
Killers of the
days-
Flower Moon
Remember
one?
the days where it was like, oh, this is an hour and 10 minutes.
Mate, there's fuck all to watch in it. Like, I'm running out of shit to watch.
I know.
I need to
Started
find
watching-
fucking thrillers on Netflix. That looks alright. You know what I watched the other night? The General's Daughter, old school. Travolta, back in the day. No seen it? Good thriller. Don't want to give too much away, but it's alright. But I'm going back like fucking 20 years to watch some.
I watched.
I need that new series, TV series. So if anybody's got any fucking...
I was speaking about this. I was like, I'm not going to watch Yellowstone because I don't want it to consume my life.
No, Yellowstone's good.
No,
but-
no, 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 no,
but
no.
There's different.
I know, but
different
that's the
ones.
thing.
I've not
It's
watched
like-
any of them. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to
But that's
branch
what
out
I
to
mean.
Yellowstone
That's what I mean.
Going to branch out.
because there's other ones like 19
Spin-offs.
Aye, spin-offs. But there's good actors in it. So
I know.
Sam
but
Neill and Matthew
the thing
McConaughey.
is, man, it's going to take my life.
No,
Then
the
then I'm
OG
gonna-
one's brilliant, mate.
Then I'm going to fucking get myself a pair of cowboy boots. I've already got a cowboy hat. I like the double denim, man. I'm fucking just going to be cutting about Airdrie and Coatbridge like fucking John Wayne.
That's cool though. Fuck it.
I was rocking the double
What?
denim at Ross's show.
I like a double denim.
The show was alright, yeah.
Aye,
was
apart
alright.
from the sound system was away in the fucking other
Aye,
room.
it was miles away from the
and
one.
the video, the actual.
Did the stream not work?
The stream was terrible. Aye.
Mate, like when the fighters were walking out, it was like they were playing the music in another hall.
Aye, it was the hall was that big.
Nobody could hear it unless the fighters could hear it coming out. It was so that annoyed me, man. I'm like, put a speaker in this fucking
Was it busy?
part. It was alright.
A few hundred came up. Would you say? Would you have said a few hundred?
Numbers were alright.
December up in Dundee.
So I Saturday ended up in the pub. Only had 4 beers. She was going out. I was watching the kids. I had a couple of beers, and then right on the edibles.
Drunk dad. Oh.
Right on the edibles. Kid went to bed, and I watched some shite telly. Ghostbusters.
Quality.
Fucking great. And you know what? Still holds up. Like, see the graphics in Ghostbusters from 1984. It is still fucking good.
Aye.
I watched it not that long ago with Lewis.
Did he enjoy it?
I did. He loved it.
Do you know who was going to be Winston? Have I told you this?
Aye.
Eddie Murphy.
Aye.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh, you did tell me that
was meant to
before,
be Eddie
aye.
Murphy, aye.
But he was like, he couldn't have done it because he wanted to be the main guy.
Aye, he's like the guy.
He's a leader man.
Because at the time he was the guy in Hollywood. But aye, you know, I'd like to see Eddie Murphy. And it was meant to be Belushi. I told you that as well, didn't I? Repeating ourselves, guys. That's the end of the little podcast. We'll run out of chat.
My son went through like a retro film thing, like Ghostbusters, Gremlins. He wanted to sit and watch all these films, So I was just like, just fucking bring them up on Amazon Prime, go through them all.
I like looking through and seeing if the graphics hold up.
Aye.
And you're like,
Some of them are a bit rough.
like Jurassic Park, 1996 or 7, was it?
4.
94?
Aye.
You think so?
94, 95 it is.
It still holds. Its graphics are still.
I think what they did,
Brilliant.
they did well as well. A lot of
First
these,
one's probably better than Autumn.
a lot of these scenes are like in the dark in the rain, and you can't quite see what's fucking in the trees, but
But
it gives you the impression that there's something menacing there.
Animatronics, puppetry.
And Gremlins is good as well.
Aye?
And I
1993 it was.
93. Wow,
94.
that's crazy, isn't it? And the
Critters,
graphics are
remember
still.
Critters?
Aye,
Critters
that was
was
good. That was
good.
fun. Who was in that? Who was the young child actor?
I don't know.
I could be wrong. Go and type in Critters for me.
Is it not
Aye.
the guy out of Gremlins? No. Is he
No.
in it? No.
No,
I think so.
it is.
You don't know it. You just
No, Frodo.
Elijah Wood.
Elijah Wood.
Is it really?
Am I right?
I don't know about that.
No, I don't see him as part of the cast.
Who's the? Give me someone on the list.
Billy, Jay Brown, Brad Brown. Oh, I'm assuming that must be the
Critters,
characters'
no
names
one,
actually. Hold on.
I know, but I thought.
Billy Greenbush, Scott Grimes, Billy Zane.
Yeah.
But nah, no sort of
No, I'm going to
Familiar
read that
names.
shit up.
Aye, I watched the end of the.
Elijah Wood's in Back to the Future. The guys playing
Aye,
the
I knew
crack
that.
shot.
I knew that one.
Is he?
Aye.
I see. Remember they're playing the old crack shot game.
Aye.
It's Elijah Wood. And that,
fun.
How good? End of days.
End of
Arnold
days.
Schwarzenegger.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, Gabriel Byrne. See when Gabriel Byrne's just saying and starts shagging everything.
Oh, it's brilliant, and everything
Shags the
starts
guy's
going
wife,
weird.
you know?
Did you watch it?
Is this your wife? And your daughter? Yeah, threesome.
Big
Guy's
deal.
just sitting there, man.
Did you watch it enhanced?
I love how you say that, enhanced.
Nah, man.
Because,
I only take him when I'm going to my bed, mate.
but there's like some weird fucking trippy scenes in
Aye,
it.
with the skin and all, and it's like going in. Aye. No, it was good though. It was good.
Aye, there's
I hadn't
no-
watched it in fucking years, man.
I
It was
put
still
on
good.
a thing the other night, which I hadn't seen in a while. Season 2 of The Big Bang Theory.
All right, season 2. That was quite
I know.
specific.
Season 2. It's the episode where Leonard learns to drive. Sheldon learns to drive.
Aye. Nailed it.
It's funny.
Nailed it.
It's good.
My son's been
Oh,
watching Rick and Morty.
Rick and Morty,
And every
brilliant.
time I go into his room, he like clicks it off. I'm like, it's cool, buddy. I'm aware of what's going on.
Aye, it's not even that offensive.
Aye, I'm like,
I don't watch it, man.
it's all
You
right.
should watch it. It's good.
Yeah.
It's not going to waste your life.
His sister heard him swearing the other day and grassed him.
You should watch that on edibles.
Yes.
Rick and Morty.
What, Rick and Morty?
Oh,
Yes,
aye, that's
it's good.
Aye, it's fried.
It's good. It's very good. Have you seen the new episodes with the new voices?
I dip in and out. I don't like religiously watch it, but
See, I'm up to date with it all.
what is it? Is it good with the new voices? Is it strange?
You can't really notice it even when you're enhanced.
Mega controversial about that one.
What happened? Why did they have to do it
They
similar?
had to change the guy's voice because he was nonsense up kids. Am I right?
Oh,
Am I right in saying that? It was.
It was something like that. I'll maybe
There's a
check
bad-
that.
he's a-
Fact
he's a
check that.
baddie.
Please check that. He was a bad guy.
Before
But
we
he was a
just
guy who
label.
was writing it and was voicing Rick and Morty.
I'm a bit of a dipper. What are we talking about?
We're talking about
Anuses.
sexual assault on minors.
I'm definitely an dipper.
I don't think it was minors. I think it was just domestic violence charges.
Oh, you're just fucking
and
bringing this guy down.
sexual harassment.
I've lied twice.
Guy done a piss in a lane or something.
Oh,
And
no,
Gideon's
wait.
misses a wee backhand, and that was it.
Which one do you think?
No, wait, it was underage.
Yeah!
It was a nonce.
Right, I lied about Elijah Wood.
Yeah, fucking dafty.
Did you want to hear another one? Do you want to hear another one?
Is it Kurt Cobain?
No. You watch the Goldbergs?
Yep.
The dad is not in the last season.
Why? You buy him?
Go and type in why the dad's not in the last
What is
season.
this fat cunt done?
He was also in...
Best episode, see where he's the video shop, slap shop. Best one. Indiana Jones is trying to show his son the old films and they rent movies.
No,
Why is that a thing, eh?
Aye.
That's I'm doing that now.
renting movies.
I just rent them off Amazon Prime.
So Garland played Murray Goldberg.
Yep, and...
His exit followed an HR investigation and multiple complaints of on-set misconduct, which included alleged inappropriate sexual comments and unwanted hugs.
Yes.
Unwanted hugs.
Come on, the guy's fat.
They
He's
bitches
just
wanted a
fat and
pay.
friendly.
They bitches wanted the money. That's what happens. Fat guy, friendly, birds just
I
go
liked
chance
Murray
for money.
Goldberg, and I started watching the last
I
season.
bet you like him even more now.
Hey, come and give Uncle Murray a cuddle.
I'm a hugger.
But aye.
Bowling ball.
See if there's a sexual predator in the fucking movie world. I know them.
It's not like he's slapping his dick off them. He's giving them a cuddle.
Well, it's HR. It could be anything.
Jizzing on plants and all.
Can we have a chat in HR? Yeah, what's up? You know, you were cuddling a wee bit too frisky.
Yeah, you're too handsy, man.
See, when they tell you your job's away for that, though, eh? He must be sitting there like, that fucking seems a bit
So
harsh.
they just killed him off.
Aye.
They just killed
Is he killed off, mate?
killed off.
An
aye.
off-screen thing.
Aye.
Oh, he was in an accident or something. Why they won?
Aye, I think it was just.
Like Kingway Masterson at the ranch.
That's right. Aye, he
also
disappeared, but was he not?
He got 30 years for rape.
Aye. was he not? Was somebody not looking for him? Was he not like shagging somebody's wife? And
Aye, he's a motorbike accident.
Aye.
Or something. So they say. Aye, 30 a life he got
30 life.
for 2 rapes. But they're, what do you call it? They're trying to get it back.
Oh,
What do you
well,
call it?
But then you're never ever going to bring Masterson back in, are you?
Oh, no. But his lawyers are trying to fucking.
get it reduced.
No. What do you
Just
call it?
appealed?
Like a retrial.
Oh, right.
Aye. Well, we'll definitely win it, they're saying. I'm like,
They said that the first time. I said that on Saturday. It doesn't always go that way. So,
I mean, you're fighting a rape charge. I mean, the brother in Arianhood will not be happy.
they've been on the phone already.
Who's
That's,
the ultimate rapist in Hollywood then? Is it Harvey Weinstein?
Ron Jeremy, maybe he's done a bit, hasn't he?
He's in the world
Aye,
of
but
sex.
he's in porn. I mean, that they don't count.
Yeah. How many did they hit Big Harvey with? Did he get hit with a few birds? Aye. Or was it just like they managed to nail him on one specific woman and that got him the sentence? Because they gave him life, eh? But they gave Ron Jeremy life too. I think he'd done a few.
But his life wasn't really much. He was fucking in the way out.
Aye.
He was held
He's an
together
older-
with fucking jizz and
older guy,
matchsticks.
eh? Big Ron.
But half of these cunts with Harvey was just like, it was like, do you want to be in the movie?
Aye.
And they're like, aye. So
Suck-
it's not as if they were
so suck
held,
the dick,
They weren't
eh?
like,
Suck the
they weren't
penis.
held down.
The penis.
Did they fucking?
I think some of them were like. I think he forced his way.
Is
I'm
there
sure
no,
that
is there no like a comment where
he pushed his way into the hotel room or something with one of them.
It was Tarantino, the mattress.
He said they all done it.
was there no the one
The back
where
room.
he just comes out the
dark,
toilet
eh?
with not a stitch on, with
Aye.
his dick swinging?
I think that was his move though.
Like,
aye.
where's my clothes?
He invited them up to the hotel room to talk about the part, and
Do
then
you
he'd
want to
go,
read this part?
I'm just going to the bathroom, and then he'd just come out naked and be like, "Do you want the part?"
Aye,
That was his-
Jennifer Lawrence got a few, didn't she?
Aye, well, I'm going to be honest.
She had
You,
the dibbles.
you suck a dick, you get the movie role you want. I get to hang about with Brad Pitt. I think I'm in.
If it was
Suck Brad Pitt's dick.
if it was Brad Pitt doing it, do you think he'd be in jail?
What,
Or
because
do you
he's a
think?
good-looking
Or do you
guy?
think Harvey's just?
be in Ocean's 12?
Is Harvey's a big fat greaser, so he got fucked?
Aye, but did he not get killed in jail?
Is he dead? Like,
No. Did one of them get killed in jail?
Aye, that's Epstein.
Epstein, sorry.
Aye.
Don't
Killed
get,
himself.
Don't get this guy.
Here we go. Here we
don't
go.
get this guy.
Oh, fucking here we go. Right, you want me to tell you what happened? I don't know. Fuck knows.
Something to do with a jail cell, something to do with his roommate, something to do with a whole lot of shit.
CCTV wasn't working that night and the guards were all sleeping. Good one.
The phone lines were down.
Everything. And then he's dead.
Do you know what would be massively heartbreaking for me?
What?
See if it was Brad Pitt. All these stories with Brad Pitt.
Would you be...
Oh, mate, I would be fucking
He was a good guy. What if it came out about Leo? Margot Robbie had never been in a film before, you know? Before the
She
Wolf of
not
Wall.
in,
Never been in a film. She was in Neighbours.
Neighbours.
She'd been in Neighbours and then was on the Wolf of Wall Street. Quite a big jump.
You ever wonder how Michael Myers was able to drive after being in captivity for 30 years? Just jumps out and just drives a big station wagon home.
Straight into the motor.
Didn't stall it once, know what I mean? Like, I still stall it and I've been driving for years, know what I mean?
Yep.
With this turkey,
dear.
man, I always found that funny.
I didn't know what you were going to come out with there. I was like,
I love John Carpenter, but why did you write that bit? Know what I mean?
So, guys, it's obviously coming up to Christmas. I know a couple of stocking fillers.
So they are.
Hold up.
This dick.
If you're looking for a couple of stocking fillers, why not get yourself
Onto the Patreon.
a mug? Show the mug, boys.
A mug.
Drink your coffee in style.
Drink your mug.
Mine's empty.
Also, if you're looking to rep some leathered boys t-shirts, why not check out Fanboy, where there's some pretty sweet leathered train spotting inspired t-shirts. There's also the classic leathered t-shirt on G4 as well. So there's a few places to get some cool merch. Am I right?
Absolutely. They also do bad guy merch. Specific bad guy merch.
But not that green one you done last week.
No.
Because that one's not there.
It is.
No, it's not.
It is.
100% no.
Is it not? How did you drive by it?
Aye, I was. I liked it, mate.
Cheers, mate.
I went on and got myself some leathered t-shirts.
Nice, man.
I went for the standard leathered, just it looks like a train spotting, and then I went for the 3 years.
Nice.
But aye, if you've got a Secret Santa, what better way to give them a present than a present to us three on a t-shirt?
What
Or if you're looking to spice up your relationship life with your missus, pound her with a t-shirt on the with faces on it. She's like,
And an Anaconda knee brace.
So if you're always doing doggy,
She'll need two.
maybe you're on the carpet and your knees are fucked through the years of just fucking hammering. Get 2 knee braces.
If you're an older shagger.
Anaconda fightwear.co. Ross, what's the deals?
2 rash guards for $59. This can't be that. Just can put a rash guard each on tape. I like the black one. Black long sleeve. The just wipes right off that. That's brilliant.
I don't think Luke's got to use this one.
oh, brilliant. And then takes us to our next segue. If you're getting a BJ in the car and you crash it, or somebody rams into the back of you, then why not get in contact with G4 Claims?
Oh, I love this.
Boys, hi. We have some fun times. Have some fun times. We were saying a wee year is coming up in February.
We'll need to do so. We'll need to mark that.
Aye. Maybe do the live show for the.
I know. I didn't
the
really
year.
think about because I've got Mikey Bisping next week, so I'm only down to London
be good.
the 14th, and then the 16th we do in Manchester. So Michael had phoned up yesterday and he's like, we have a conversation between me, him, and Tom.
Big Tom.
Aye, it was pretty funny. He's like, any funny stories? Any funny things happen to you? So I tell him.
Where do I start?
I tell him to, and he's like, can you divulge in that one? And I said, nah, you're going to have to wait till the night to find out that story. He also asked me any party tricks, and I says, I can do a backflip when I'm steaming.
Oh,
and he
Jesus.
went, can you? And I says, we'll
give
find
a
out.
good go.
We'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out. And he was like, we'll save that one for the last show. You don't want to do that in the London show, breaking neck.
So you're doing London, Manchester?
London, Manchester.
Two gigs?
Is it Thursday and then Saturday? Aye.
Thursday and Saturday. It's going to be pretty good.
That'll be cool.
Bestman comes out, does a wee bit of stand up, does a wee bit of his story. They're going to bring out Tom. Tom's going to do his
World champ.
the champ, and then they'll bring out me. And they were saying, like, what music do you want to walk out to? What would you pick?
I don't know, man.
Because it's not your fight music.
It's
It's not a fight.
What
So
you pick. I walked out to.
something relaxing, I think.
I walked out to when we did it.
The Proclaimers.
Fuck the hippie bastards.
That's exactly what they picked for me.
No, it's not.
It fucking is, mate.
Quite Scottish, to be
Aye.
fair. Aye.
So the first time we had done, like, when we done the night, me, you, and Darren O'Connell,
Aye.
I picked
David Boyce.
Chumbawamba, Tub Thumping. He takes a whiskey drink. He takes
drinks
a
a
That's a
lager
good one.
drink.
That's a good one.
Aye. Sure do. What is it? The actual I get knocked down.
Aye.
So I was like, that's pretty good. What did you pick?
Fuck knows, mate. That was a lot.
Fields are fan, right?
A lot of drugs ago. Davy Blaze.
Aye, he was fucking blazing.
Oh, that was wild. Aye, that's a good one. I get knocked down.
Aye, so that's what I'd picked, and then they were like, "Oh, we were going to pick this one." I was like, "Aye, you go for it." So I'm looking forward to it. So if you're in London next week and you fancy hanging about with myself, Michael Bisping, and Tom Aspinall, then check out the Tales of the Octagon 2.
3 good guys to hang about with, I think.
I know. And then we're looking for somewhere to go for London. He's booked somewhere for Manchester, but he's not booked London yet because he's like, it's a Thursday night.
What do you mean booked?
Like a venue.
No, he's obviously booked a venue for the
yeah,
show.
it's like what you said.
For
I mean,
the after
you mean like
party.
an after party, like a meet and greet thing.
Aye, but so Thursday we'll, the Saturday we'll do the show. We'll do have some drinks with the people, the fans after it, and then I think we're going to like another nightclub, and then we're going to go and watch the fights.
Aye, you'll be sozo, mate. You'll be sozo.
I'll be in hospital, maybe a broken neck.
We've not got much to do on a Thursday night. Do you do anything on a Thursday night?
He's not companies fancy it. Fancy London?
What one's the Thursday? London.
London. Are we train ride down to
I
London?
don't know.
Thursday, the 14th of December. It is.
14th and the 16th.
Maybe in Belfast.
7 o'clock kick.
Ah, right.
For my birthday and the Wayne's birthday and that.
Aye.
Oh, that's right. You're the December.
Grown up, man.
So it's
Time and mature.
too good to have a couple of lines with me in the train toilet. Like, what you're saying?
Think you're better than me?
No again.
Aye, if
The train door just opens. Degenerates.
so
Goodbye horses on.
If you fancy it.
I think I'm going to Belfast, but if I'm not,
If you're not.
then I'll come down and boo you for the crowd.
Well, up to your last fight.
Tell that guy to tuck his nose in. It's fucking huge.
I think a Christmas special for.
Oh, aye.
Well, definitely to wear a Christmas jumper.
Yes.
Aye.
You got a Christmas jumper?
Aye.
What's
Do
it?
you?
What is
It's
it?
a Ralph Lauren one.
Oh, look at you.
But
I'll be a Ralph Lauren one.
It's a red Christmassy one, though. It's the only time I've got to fucking wear it.
I need to get a new one.
I've had one that I've wore for the last 5, 6
Aye, I'm the same. I've had the
probably
same.
even 10
What
years.
is it? Brad Pitt?
It's a picture of Brad Pitt.
Me get Brad Pitt one, mate. Like, some sort of one of his films.
Mine's Pablo Escobar.
Just his face, his face and a wee love heart. I'm going to get a Brad Pitt tattoo.
I bet you I could get Brad Pitt to send you a message, mate.
Could you?
Aye.
Mate, I would
yeah.
cream my...
Maybe for your next fight, right?
Oh.
I'll put a lot of effort in
Oh.
it. Right, Brad, you've got to me. I think it's on good.
It's now or never.
like,
Then you've got to have your face paint on like fucking the guy for Biffy thing with you. That's got to be Brad Pitt. Like, hey Paul,
hey, Paul,
he's got to hit
Brad
you like,
here.
don't get him backs.
Mate, I'm excited.
I swear to God, I can
I'm
get that
excited for
That'd be
this.
quite cool.
Get that one. I can get that.
Aye. But Brad Pitt is a better actor than
Joaquin Phoenix.
Tom. He's
Tom
better.
Hardy? Aye, he's clearly a better actor than Tom
Joaquin
Hardy.
Phoenix, Tom, together, he's better than the two of them.
Probably. Brad Pitt's good. But
Brad Pitt was better.
I think they're all
than-
good actors.
Right. Brad Pitt was a better than Name 2 in Deadpool. That's what I'm saying.
eh?
He's a better actor than they two when he was in Deadpool.
Where was Brad Pitt in Deadpool?
Exactly. He plays the invisible guy and dies like 2 seconds into it. But he was still better than fucking Tom Hardy as Bane.
They need to be the right part as well.
Wonder how much money you get paid to play an invisible guy.
I think it's one of
They
these.
get killed off right away.
Right at the start.
Give me $100,000.
I think it's one of these things where he just does it for the fun.
I'll just come down, aye.
Aye, like, what you up to? Nothing. Just like hang about with you.
Aye. What'd be in this film?
So,
Aye, right.
see in True Romance, Val Kilmer played the Elvis in a mirror. You see every time Christian Slater's looking in a mirror and there's an Elvis.
It's Val Kilmer.
It's Val Kilmer, mate. It's like, you can hardly even see him. You
That's
don't, I don't think
crazy,
you
isn't it?
actually see him. Right.
Dan Aykroyd's in what film?
You told me. Indiana Jones.
Yes.
The guy in the blimp.
Aye. Are we? Did we talk about this in the podcast last week?
Aye, we're shite, mate. We just got our
We're out of stories.
Aye.
But big fight coming up in the 16th, and we've got a big competition running for a signed piece of merchandise, and it's going to be for who picks the correct fights through McBookie.com, who is our podcast sponsor partnership.
Can you remember that fight yet?
What fight?
Your fight? My fight was Tony Ferguson against Paddy Pimlet.
I'm Colby and Leon.
Can you remember what yours was? Because there was the fans not picking out the A3.
So they pick the 3 fights, and whoever gets them right, then we'll pick the winner.
Would you like some current odds on McBookie for?
Have they
those
shifted
fights?
much? Because I thought they might have by now.
So Tony Ferguson is 15-8, and Paddy.
Oh, it's got a lot closer now.
Paddy the Baddy is 4-11. And he made me say please for a 40.
He did. And what's worse is you did, mate.
I know, man.
You should have went, Kim, what today, mate? Shut it.
But you were the he done it again to another guy. It must be his
Did he?
thing.
Is that his
It must
thing?
be his
Aye.
thing, aye. Did
But
make
he
me
made
feel
it
like
fun because he done the finger click to you. He went.
Aye.
He went. He
Still
went.
made me feel a bit.
He goes this.
He did do you
I
like.
missed that, Greg.
You weren't there. It was.
I was quite polite when I asked him as well, but he went, "What's the magic word, lad?" I was like, "Please."
And then he clicked and pointed at you.
Aye.
And he did a nice wee smell. Like,
His gimmick.
Like he was just being. Aye. So.
hey.
Who was the other fight then for Paul? Remember? Under him?
Lukey Gary.
Lucky and Gary.
Oh, it was. It would have been that.
Lucky 2-1, Ian Gary 1-3 on.
I think I went Gary. I did. I went Gary because
Big
How
favourite.
could you even fucking forget that?
I know. I went
What was the
Gary.
other one? Leon Edwards.
Leon Edwards Colby, that was me.
Edwards is 8-11, and Colby is even money.
Oh.
So if the Patreons could pick 3 winners out of that,
Yep. So they pick the 3 winners, and if it's right, it doesn't have to be our pick, but if they're right, this is what we've picked for our accumulator, for our McBookie Leathered Boys accumulator. But if you pick the right and you made the bet with McBookie, because you get the £5 when you bet £5, you get £3,
You
£10,
get 20.
£20.
20. If you click the link on the Leathered podcast description, that'll take you through.
So you're getting a good wee deal for £5. Tag it into the picture, and then we'll pick a winner. It has to be right, obviously.
aye, 3 winners.
So you win the money through McBookie. You get the free £20 bet, plus you win the money because you've won the bet, and then you get a free fucking t-shirt signed.
What is the up for grabs? Is it any UFC
Don't know.
stuff? Is it?
Aye, some UFC, but we got.
We've got a wee bit of stuff there.
We've got fucking lots. Look at how much shit coming out of ears.
There's a few different things. I can't
Did
mind
anybody ever
exactly.
get back to you with the cards? No.
No.
Nobody wanted them. Cool.
No, but we did send out the Paul Craig one, and it was a Paul Craig collector, so
Aye.
it went to a
Aye.
good home.
I get one gift of that.
With the McBookie thing as well, it's win or lose, you'll get your £20 free bets.
Oh, really?
Aye,
That's pretty good.
It needs to be evens or bigger, so you can't just go and fire a fiver on a 1-3 shot and get your 20.
You've got to play through it.
Aye.
Right, so guys, check out McBookie, our proud betting partner.
Bet responsibly as well. Don't bet like me.
A degenerate.
Aye.
I wanted to say that.
You wanted to say Mixuki.
How was the fight with Anaconda shorts on it?
It's fine.
I thought you were going to wear the tighties, but you went for the loosies.
I like the ones. I
Looks
prefer
good.
the ones. Aye. They're comfortable.
Aye.
It's all good. They were fucking some stay after
Aye.
you see the nick of them.
Aye. Because the blood was still pouring out you after the fight, mate.
You
Mate, my nose fucking bled till 3 o'clock in the morning.
did it?
They wouldn't stop, aye. Couldn't get to fucking stop.
Couple of tampons up there.
I was trying to go to bed and I was just like, what the fuck is going on here, man? Just like shoving tissue up, wouldn't stop. It wasn't.
I don't think that's actually a good thing. I think
No,
that-
'cause
I
you
think
push
that
it back,
increases-
don't you?
I think that increases blood clots.
Yeah.
which isn't good.
And then it was just all that shitty minging way.
That's the things. That's the thing people don't see about our sport. The aftermath.
It was the first shot too. The very first, like, boom.
They've never seen
It's
four
emotional,
guys
man.
in
It's emotional roller
four
coaster.
people in a bed. Me and you in a bed with two women. I've never seen that.
With a guitar.
I've never seen it.
I would sing you to sleep, Paul. But aye, the sport's just emotional, mate. Like seeing you after it's tough, man. It's tough, especially when you see.
Mate, see when I seen you after it.
See,
I was the same.
but it's not after a loss, though. See when you see, I see what you've put in it. So you're more gutted for you, know what I mean? So
Aye.
People don't see this shit. They just see it. Oh, you've lost. Oh, unlucky. You'll get it next time, but they don't understand.
Next one will be fine. It just fucking smashes you all at once. You're just like, oh, and then everything just like. Oh.
There were more eyes on it for you as well, man, because. The
Aye, but
podcast is doing well, and
and that's, like I said some fucking stuff, and that's just how it goes. Though, if you're going to be that guy, can you have to accept when it?
I seen he was a bit amped after it, though, wasn't he, in your face and stuff.
Aye.
What was he
It's a
saying?
win. It's
What
a
was he
win.
saying?
My advice would be, I would phone my corner guy, tell him to jump in and slap him in the face.
So
What was he saying?
I can't quite remember what he said. Once he got the he said something and he stood up and he said something else, and I sat down and I was like, "Shut the fuck up, you!" And he was like,
Did you?
Aye.
After
I was-
just taking a bleaching?
aye. I went, "Shut the fuck up, you!" And he said something else, and I stood up. I was like, "You fucking won! Shut your pass!" I was like, "You got the win. What does it fucking matter?" And then he like turned round, walked over to his corner, and walked back. He was like, "I'm sorry." He was like, "I'm sorry. It's all
Mate,
love."
you
He's
got
like, "I just go." I was like, "It's cool. I've done it, mate.
Aye.
We've all done it."
It's the heat of the moment.
That's how it
You say
goes.
Stupid shit.
Aye.
So what's next then? You just got to evaluate for a bit. And
I don't know what's next. I was
Fancy fighting Cage Warriors,
well. It would have been a lot easier to say off the back of a win.
but then they're still looking for like heavyweights or middleweights.
Aye. Middleweight, I think, if I'm being realistic,
Microphones need my tits in.
I think
When you get this issue with Jamie, if Jamie was here,
he'd be on it.
I
I don't know what's next. I don't know. I don't know how close, like, maybe even Hollytown Havoc's too close. I don't know. I don't think so.
when is the Havoc?
Sorry, Mary Hill.
Mary Hill Madness.
it was supposed to be the 17th, but I had a meeting 2 days ago, and they were saying there's like an issue with the venue in one of the halls, so I need to go back.
Because
See what's happening.
Could be
Because-
the following week. I don't know.
Oh, there've just been an issue. I thought it was like they're like, wait, we don't want MMA.
No, so it could be the following week, the end of February.
Right, you hear that?
But
It's just a wee bit.
I'll know
Sorry,
next week.
got it now.
I think it's alright. It's just like must be a loose
I know.
connection or
I've
something.
just got to stop touching it.
I'd like to just jump out onto that again. Like I say, I felt like the fight felt fine. I just didn't win.
I would just have to run it back. Say, listen, we've done this in 4 weeks' notice, 3 weeks' notice. Can we do it in a fight camp's notice? I don't see an issue with that. There's not a lot of light heavyweights there. If it's light heavy, you might fight it. You can ask for that fight, or you can look at middleweight.
I think looking at middleweight's a shout, but it's how long to take off the fucking 10 kg, 10 kg.
Well,
that's sitting on
you've
me.
seen like a blueprint of how to do it. I'll send you all my weights, and you can have a look at it.
It's a
Or-
lifestyle change.
For sure. For me especially, like, it's no a secret that I didn't eat good. So it's
The Hoagie Master.
going to be a
What did you have for eating on Sunday?
very little, mate. I wasn't that up for eating much.
Just feeling
I was
sorry for yourself.
fucking
Did you have some alcohol?
no till every night since. I've had a couple of beers every night. Like.
Definitely put on a wee bit of weight.
Aye. But that's probably the biggest change. Like, I hadn't drank for weeks and weeks and weeks, like fucking weeks before. And I always like have a wee drink here and there. I didn't drink a lot, but I do have a drink. But
It's hard when you give up so much for so little in return.
okay, then you're just like, and you didn't even get to fucking get your hand raised.
Aye.
We'll see. But I'll be back for sure.
I'll be back.
That's no the fucking end. Like, no way.
Big Arnie.
Anything else been happening?
Exactly.
No. Telly's shite.
Aye.
Go
Go back and watch 90s movies. That's the pretty much rundown of the podcast. We'll drop some knowledge. Tune in next week for
more Joaquin Phoenix hatred.
And love for Brad Pitt. Keep it high.
Survive.
I'll be back.
That's a better one.
That's pretty good. That's good.
It's an improvement.